the essay that I first started out with, I use that more as a diversity statement now. And then the personal statement that I started with, or that I changed over to, I decided to go with one story of how I was recently shot, and I ended up going to the hospital for that. And I was actually attending an unaccredited law school, and I dropped out, and now I'm looking to go into an accredited law school now that I know the difference between the two. And I learned a lot about for myself just from that experience, having to learn how to walk again. And I just kind of talked about that whole situation because um, I mean, I survived the Vegas shooting, and then I wasn't at the concert. I was in Vegas though, and that was a whole different story. And then after a month later, I ended up getting shot, hanging out with my friends, and one of my friends passed away. And that whole adversity that I had to overcome through, I think that's a great story to talk about. So the way I wrote the story, it starts off with me already being shot, but I don't talk about me being shot. I just talk about the things that I was doing. I was trying to drive myself to the hospital. And then, in the middle of the story, I talk about how, I was bleeding because I'd just been shot. So then once I caught your attention talking about there's blood and there's a phone call and all this, I bring it together by mentioning that I was shot. And then I wrap it up by saying, I know there's a ton of things that I won't know about that I'm going to have to overcome. There's a bunch of adversity challenges that people face when they're in law school. And I don't know what those challenges will be, but at the end of the day, I learned how to teach myself how to walk again with the help of doctors, going to physical therapy. And at the end of it all, it's like what's difficult for one person isn't difficult for another. But I know that it was extremely difficult for me to overcome the challenges that I face. I think that's going to make me a great law student because I don't know what difficulties I'm going to overcome, but I know that I could overcome any difficulty after learning that.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.